Hello everyone. 21st March is observed as World Down Syndrome Day. Down syndrome is one of the most commonly occurring chromosomal abnormality. Yet, many a times when parents of a Down syndrome child walk into a clinic, we see that they have many doubts about this disease. Like, why did our child get this disease? What is Down syndrome? Will our child be able to attend school? And many more. Only when these doubts and these questions are cleared will parents build and become a strong support system for the child and will start celebrating the abilities of the child. We have Dr. Asmita Patil, Executive Board Member from Team Navi Mumbai IAP, asking these questions to the team members.
Hello everyone, we the pediatricians of Navi Mumbai are here to clear some common doubts and queries that parents have about Down syndrome. So Dr. Satish, let us start with understanding what is Down syndrome.
Down syndrome is a genetic condition caused by extra copy of chromosome 21. Normally we have 2 copies of chromosomes at each pair, but these children we have 3 copies, that's why we call it trisomy 21. And because of that extra copy, they got physical and developmental issues, and because of that they get various problems. But these children can live a successful or fulfilling lives with the help of our medical fraternity and parents.
Many times parents feel it's their fault for conceiving baby with Down syndrome. Dr. Amit, can you tell what are the causes of Down syndrome?
Down syndrome occurs due to a genetic change at the time of conception. The most common type is trisomy 21, wherein there is an extra copy of chromosome 21 in each and every cell. It is not because of what the parents did or did not do at the time of pregnancy. This extra genetic material alters the course of development and brings on the characteristics which are associated with Down syndrome. Approximately 30,000 children are born every year with Down syndrome. The percentage being every 1 in 800,000 live births in India are children born with Down syndrome.
Dr. Vikram and Dr. Shweta, can you explain how Down syndrome be diagnosed during pregnancy and after birth?
During pregnancy, there are some screening tests which are run on blood and or seen on ultrasound, which can indicate a higher chance of Down syndrome. Your gynecologist will advise these tests for you. There are certain diagnostic tests like amniocentesis or chorionic villus sampling confirm the condition.
Doctors can usually identify Down syndrome by physical characteristics, and this is later on confirmed with genetic testing known as karyotype.
Dr. Kalyani, can you explain what are the common features of Down syndrome?
Individuals with Down syndrome often have distinct physical features, such as almond-shaped eyes that slant upward, a deep single crease across the palm, flattened face, low muscle tone, that is hypotonia. Their height may be shorter than the normal. They may also experience developmental delays and mild to moderate intellectual disability.
It is said that we have to screen these kids for some common health problems. Dr. Suhas, what are these health issues?
There is increased risk of occurrence of heart defect, gastrointestinal, thyroid disorders, weakened immune system, hearing and vision issues in the children. But there are screening guidelines to screen for these problems, and there are medical interventions to manage them so that child can live healthy life. Your pediatrician will guide you on when to do this test.
Dr. Nurjahan, are there challenges in the development of this child?
A child with Down syndrome may have developmental delays. This means they often need help with gross motor, fine motor, and speech skill. This doesn't mean they can't do it. They will do it with proper resources and support system. Early intervention and access to physiotherapists, occupational therapists, speech and language pathologists can help these kids to achieve their developmental potential.
From all this description, we understand this child is going to require little more extra care. But Dr. Madhavi, can he live a normal life?
Yes, with early intervention, education, and proper health care, individuals with Down syndrome can lead meaningful and productive lives. Many participate in school, work, social works, as well as they can lead an independent life with some support.
Great. Dr. Shankar, what is the type of education which can be offered to these kids?
Children with Down syndrome have been included in typical academic classrooms in schools across the country. In some instances, they are integrated into specific courses, while in other situations, students are fully included in the regular classrooms for all subjects. The degree of mainstreaming is based on the abilities of the individual, but the trend is for full inclusion in the social and educational life of the community. Increasingly, individuals with Down syndrome graduate from high schools with regular diplomas. They participate in post-secondary academic and college experiences, and in some cases, they receive college degrees also.
Dr. Preeti, can people with Down syndrome get into professional jobs? Can they gain economical independency?
Many adults with Down syndrome are doing really well in various professions. They are being employed in small and medium-sized offices by banks, corporations, nursing homes, hotels, and restaurants. They work in the music and entertainment industry, in clerical positions, and in the computer industry. People with Down syndrome bring to their jobs enthusiasm, reliability, and dedication.
Dr. Sushmita, can these kids get into marital relationships?
Teenagers with Down syndrome undergo hormonal changes like any other teen. With proper guidance and support, they can form meaningful relationships, even get married, and live independent and fulfilling lives.
Dr. Priyanka, what is the life expectancy for the person with Down syndrome?
Since the last 2 to 3 decades, due to an increased understanding of Down syndrome and recent advances in medical care, the current life expectancy of a child with Down syndrome is 60 years.
Is Down syndrome preventable by any means, Dr. Vedashri?
Down syndrome cannot be prevented as it occurs randomly during conception, but genetic counseling can help families understand their risks, especially for the couples whose previous child was having Down syndrome.
Dr. Mahendra, can you explain what additional care be offered for these children?
For taking care of Down's child, the most important thing in early infancy is to prevent repeated respiratory infections and feeding issues related to muscular laxity. Also watch for hip joint stability as child is growing, and evaluation of congenital heart disease is also important. As in childhood, Down's child usually starts liking music, so exposure to the music should be given for their good development.
Dr. Prashant, is there a vaccine to cure or prevent Down syndrome?
Medical advances have lessened the impact of medical condition, while early intervention, occupational therapy, education, and support from family and friends assist the person to live a productive life.
Medical science has advanced to cure many diseases. Dr. Suhas, is there a way by which Down syndrome be completely cured?
Currently, there is no cure for Down syndrome. However, researchers are exploring a number of ways to address and correct many aspects of the syndrome, including research.
Apart from medical help, parents often need support and guidance to help these kids to reach their maximum potential. Dr. Amok, where can parents find this support?
Yes, there are many resources available for parents. There are multiple parent support groups, Down syndrome association groups, NGOs, and there are numerous medical professionals trained in specialization and help in treating children with Down syndrome and dealing with their parents. Parents can approach these support groups and interact with other parents and understand that they are not alone in this battle. And these medical professionals and support groups help in holistic development of the child.
Dr. Jitendra, what is the parents' role in supporting these kids?
Parents play an important role in the development of these kids through acceptance and encouragement and finding the appropriate resources. Early intervention facilities, inclusive education can enhance development and learning. Seeking regular medical checkups ensures health concerns are addressed at appropriate time. Encouraging independence, social interaction, and positive self-image can act as a big emotional support from parent. Parental involvement can help the child cope better and live a fulfilling life.
So, parents, as this year's theme goes, improve our support system with celebrating abilities. Let us as parents be a strong support to our children. Every child with Down syndrome is unique and has his own strengths and abilities. With love, patience and proper resources, they can thrive and enjoy a fulfilling life. Thank you.